All right. So we're live for the second time. Go ahead and type in the number 3 if you're ready to learn how to make money online for free, right? For free, but for 3. Type in the number 3. Type in the number 3. So this is actually how to make money online part 2, and it's an encore, and it's a funny story. And I'm going to tell you the funny story right after I see some threes from you beautiful people. Um, sometimes, man, you just gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Sometimes you really just gotta laugh, man. You gotta laugh at entrepreneurs and you gotta laugh at what happens in business. Unfortunately, for those who attended, you're gonna get a little bit of, the same value, but trust me, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna bring a lot more to the table. And we're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna have fun with some very, very cool proven stuff. All right, so I'm just waiting for you guys' responses. Then I'm gonna pretty much jump into the training. So I'm just waiting on some threes because I don't want to be talking to myself. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Type in number 3 if you are on the webinar. All right, so this webinar is actually for those who are on my list. It's for those who are my students, they're on my team. And it's for those who just, who registered for the last webinar. What happened was, funny story. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much share what just happened. It was quite ironic. I'm gonna show you what happened, all right? So basically, there was this promotion, right? It was from Zenbank, and I'm gonna type in Zenbank offers, right? And let me show you what actually happened, and I'm gonna show you guys how to avoid it. So let's see, Zenbanks. All right. So basically, I'm typing in the wrong thing. This is what happened. So there was an offer or promotion that just expired, right? And it was like the kind of promo that you can see it right here. So you could have basically referred someone just from creating an account. They could have got $25 for free. Oh, well, it expired. So it expired right when I was doing the webinar. Funny story. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys something even better. I'm gonna actually give you 2 of my top secret cash cows, right? I'm gonna give you 2 of my most precious guarded secrets that have made me money online time and time again. Don't worry, these ain't going nowhere. And I'm also gonna give you some cooler business knowledge. I'm actually gonna create a campaign with you. I'm gonna show you my thought process, and then I'm gonna give you some tools, like some really, really good ninja strategies that you can use and apply to your business. So I'm gonna run through, some of the same principles and just kind of recap some of the stuff that we went over before. But if you're on the webinar right now, like you're watching this and it's live, go ahead and type in the number 3, like I said, or type in the number 2, whichever one works for you. And we'll continue. I just want to make sure that everybody is seeing this because there's going to be a lot of value in this one. All right, cool. So I see some threes. All right, so let's do it, guys. So let's run through the presentation. This is encore. This is part 2, right? All right. So like I said in the very, very first one, you guys should know me. What's going on? My name is Jermaine Taylor, aka Mr. Value. And basically, like I said in part 1, I teach people how to be their own boss. And in this webinar, you're gonna get some really, really cool value. You're gonna learn how to make money online for free. I'm gonna give you 2 of my most precious cash cows, and you can just see some of the testimonials here that are up on the screen. And yes, like I said before, I've actually helped people make money online. This is what I do for a living. I help people just like you, and it's just a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. It's always a pleasure. And of course, I trade too. So, I'm just gonna, since this is us hanging out, you can see this is one of my students. I helped them turn $5 into like 900. And the cool thing about that is what I teach is skills, okay? So you can see the charts behind me. If I wanted to, I don't have to do this webinar. I'm not getting anything from this. I'm doing this just as goodwill to give back. Because again, what happened is we jumped on a promo and what happened is they shut it down right when I did the webinar. But as an entrepreneur, stuff like that happens. Am I worried? Absolutely not. Am I discouraged? Absolutely not. Because I have 10 million ways to make money online. And I'm going to share a lot of them with you. But I do want to actually cover some very important things. So let me finish going through the slides, and then I'm going to give you guys pretty much how I'm always able to make money online no matter what, like regardless of what happens with anything, any promotion, any company, and how to pretty much just create your own virtual ATMs. That's what I'm going to teach you on this webinar, how to create your own virtual ATMs. Okay, so moving on from current slide, all right, you're gonna learn how to make hundreds of dollars online for free. So I'm gonna do the PayPal thing again, just because I think it's extremely important for people to know, why should they be listening to me? Because I'm able to pretty much print money online, whether it's with those charts or whether it's email marketing. It's always fun, right? And what I'm going to do for this particular webinar is I'm going to give it to my teammates, my students, and for those who participate as a bonus so that they can actually give it to their people. So this is going to be really super good. It's going to include everything from the last one and even more. So let me just show you something really quickly. So I took a little hiatus from online, and then I came back and I did what most people would deem as impossible or improbable or phenomenal. And what that was is I just came out of the woodworks from nowhere, and then I just made over $8,000 in the last 2 months online. Now, I just want you to understand that kind of thing does not happen unless you know what you're doing. And of course, anyone can make claims. Let me just go ahead and share my screen like I always do. And here we go, boom. This is my personal PayPal. Let me just refresh my screen so you know I'm not making it up, right? This really is my PayPal. I'm gonna do it again, charts and graphs, right? And then I'm gonna go to November 13th, because you know people can actually change the screens these days. But look, here it is, over $8,000, right? Over $8,000. And so you guys know that this is real, this is credible. And I'm gonna give you such really great nuggets that you're gonna have fun, you're gonna enjoy yourself. So let's see what else I have on these slides, and then we're gonna jump into some live, some live stuff, okay? So you're gonna be learning how to make money online for free. I'm gonna teach you 2 business formulas and then some, and I'm gonna give you a duplicatable model to create cash flow, okay? So we're gonna talk about, all right, so cool. We're gonna get into the formulas. So that's all I had for the slides, only because a lot of what I do is live. So I wanna talk to you guys face to face. I wanna talk to you face to face. I wanna let you know that I'm here, that I care, that I'm here to give you tons of value. I'm gonna pretty much allow you to learn from every mistake I've ever made, and tell you how to avoid certain things and why this business model is the most effective business model. So one of the first things I want to tell you is you should never be building a company or building a promotion or doing anything other than building your business. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you're in a health and wellness company, you don't promote the health and wellness company. There's a reason for that. My assets are covered no matter what, because I'm always promoting one thing: 9-to-5 rehab and me, or my team, my students, right? And when you do things that way, it allows for ultimate flexibility. Things can come, things can go, but because you branded you the whole time, you have your list with you, you can just adjust, right? So again, I'm gonna give you a live example. This is true, this is a true story. So what happened was, not even Saturday, I think, I found this new hot promotion that just expired, right? This is a perfect example, right? It just expired today. And so do I freak out about it? Oh my God, there's my opportunity. Or do I create another one, which I'm gonna share with you guys, my 2 top secret cash cows. But before I get there, let me run through the formulas. And I'm gonna run through it in a little bit of a deeper way than I did in the last webinar. So in the last webinar, we talked about what true business is. So let's take it a little slower. What is true business? Well, true business is an asset. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket. Now, we talked about that in the last webinar, so I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, but I also wanna talk about the opposite of assets and pretty much tell you a little bit about my story and how you can get free. So then the second thing is a liability, all right? Now, we talked about a liability being anything that takes money out of your pocket. Okay, so basically, the truth is liabilities, they can be cable, they can be cell phone, unless you're, using your cell phone to close deals and to make a lot of money. They can be, I don't know, food, right? Eating out. Anything that takes money out your pocket is a liability. But assets, let's just talk about all kinds of assets. Vending machines, right? Vending machines are assets, right? Your list is an asset. Your Facebook wall, asset, right? Anything that puts money in your pocket. It doesn't have to just be monetary. Of course, tools that pay you, anything that helps you get paid is an asset, in my opinion. And any vehicle that pays you is, an asset. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot this, and I'm gonna give you guys some of the tools that I use. Your minds are gonna be blown by this webinar. All right, I'm gonna give you such cool stuff. Then I'm even gonna create a campaign and reveal to you my 2 top secret ways to make money online for free that I never really share with anyone. So before I do that, we just talked about assets and liabilities on a little bit deeper level. What I want you to do as an entrepreneur, in order to get financially free, right? Financially free. Never try to talk and type at the same time. It doesn't work, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, in order to get financially free, you need to recognize this formula. Increase your assets, right? Should I say increasing, right? Increasing your assets minus your liabilities, right? Or decreasing your liabilities. So I'm going to write that. Increasing your assets plus decreasing your liabilities equals financial freedom. Now, for those of you who don't know my story, it wasn't too long ago that I was actually homeless, and then I went to making like $300 a day roughly, right? So the way that I was able to do that is by understanding, okay, I needed an asset to get me out of my situation. So at the time, it was like Genius Marketing Pro, and it still is. I still use Genius Marketing Pro, and you're gonna see me demo it and use all that cool stuff in this webinar. But I'm just saying, that's what I did. So I'm gonna give you a formula, another formula that you didn't know you were gonna get. And this is how you can basically print money online. So first thing, you need something in high demand, right? You need an offer that's in high demand, right? You need something that, is in high demand that people can be easily reached or targeted with. I'm gonna explain that to you in a minute. And the last thing is it needs to pay you. Now, when it was my $300 a day formula, right? I said it needs to pay you $300 a day because that's what I was shooting for, right? Because one of the most important things that my mentor ever told me was build yourself a routine worthy of $3,000 a day. So I figured, hey, why not start at 300, right? I'm sick of being broke. How do I fix this? So don't worry, guys. I'm going to show you how to fix this and how to make money online for free. I'm going to show you like at least one of these things you've never heard of before. I guarantee that much. So basically, you need something that's going to pay you. It has to be high in demand. And basically, when I mean by high in demand, I'm talking about your offer, right? What you have to offer has to be high in demand, or you have to give it some kind of sick twist that makes it high in demand. And actually, I wasn't going to reveal that on this webinar, but I am. And it's called your unique selling proposition. Now, I'm just going to talk to you face to face for a moment. You know, one of the reasons why I'm able to consistently beat out my competition, it doesn't matter what they're promoting. I'm able to crush the competition no matter what. And the reason is because I always promote whatever I'm promoting from an angle. Right? You got to get that. Like if you promote it head on like everyone else, like let's just say it's weight loss juice. Oh my goodness, get this weight loss juice. That's why 97% of this online population fails. It's because they don't know how to promote. And they think that promoting is marketing. Fun fact, I told you I was going to drop more value on this webinar, right? Did you know that promotion and marketing are not the same thing? When you're promoting, you're saying, hey, join my business. Do this, This thing is cool. That's not marketing. That's being loud and obnoxious. Type in the number 4 if you understand that there's a difference between promotion and marketing. See, when you're marketing, you're doing one thing strategically well. You're capturing information. And that's the difference between marketing and promotion. All right. So when I promote, I always promote things through 9-to-5 rehab, and I always capture the information of those who are interested, because your number one asset in this business, in this market, is going to be your list. So I'm going to show you some really, really cool things. Like I said, don't worry, I got you on making money for free. I got you, but I'm just laying some deeper groundwork, right? So moving on, all right, I want you to understand that your unique selling proposition is going to be like the angle that you come at. So one of the ways that you can add a unique selling proposition is a bonus, right? In anything that I promote, I always give something, or whoever's going to be, how do I explain this? Partaking in whatever I have to offer, I give them something that they can't get anywhere else. So it doesn't even matter what I promote, because most of the time they're gonna actually try to, jump on what I promote because of the bonus, right? So that's one of the ways that you can add a unique selling proposition. Number 2, a webinar. Teach them something, right? Teach them something that they didn't know before. So that's why I mix a little bit of the old in with the new. And you're gonna see that basically by teaching you guys something that you didn't know before, it's gonna add goodwill to your list. And don't worry, guys, this is gonna be like a little bit of a deeper internet marketing intensive. You're gonna get so much value on this webinar, you're gonna almost thank me that, the last one didn't work out, right? So type in the number, let's go back to 3. Type in the number 3 if you're already getting some different value that you didn't get before from a different angle, because we're gonna go deep with this. Let me go back to my slides and see what else I was gonna talk about. So assets and liabilities. All right, formula number 1. So let's talk about how to make money, all right? And let me just screenshot this for you. I might actually send you these notes, or I might not, depending on how it comes out. I think I'm just gonna leave the recording up though forever, just publicly, so that everyone just can have fun. So here is the first formula for making money. So the first thing you need is a vehicle. Again, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper than I did before. So a vehicle is an asset, or anything that can pay you. Now, why do I call it a vehicle? The reason I call it a vehicle is because it can actually get you to your financial destination. Now, obviously, some vehicles are faster or slower than others. And I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that making money the freeway is the fastest way, because it's not, but it's fun. It's fun. It tests your creativity. So let's talk about vehicles for a moment, all right? Some of you guys are laughing already. So here's what I found, all right? When I had no place to stay, homeless, broke, I had a job and I was still broke, right? I was working from 7 in the morning to 11 at night. That vehicle was not fun. And it paid me very, very slowly. So a job is like, a smart car. Then you have network marketing, in my opinion, which is kind of like a Toyota. It's just faster than a smart car, can do more than a smart car, but a little bit faster vehicle. Then you have affiliate marketing, which I think is like a Lamborghini. And then you have binary options. So my goal for everyone on this webinar is to learn my business model, all right? My business model, I'm gonna just personally share what my business model is with you guys. Some of you guys are gonna have the full model if you're part of 9-to-5 rehab. Some of you won't, just become a part of 9-to-5 rehab. But nonetheless, what works, works. So even if you were to take trading out of this, right? Let me show you why I make so much money. I have an evergreen business model. I generate results, okay, which gets me traffic and leads, which make me sales. And if I didn't have trading in there, it would go back to generating results. It's a never-ending cycle. But what I do is I reinvest my profits into trading, which is why you guys were seeing, charts in my background just a moment ago. I'm about to actually turn my TV off. Let me see. All right. So now that I did that, I want to show you how this is relevant to anything you do. See, when you promote something online, okay, understand that it's not your end all be all. It is not your end all be all. It is just a vehicle. And a vehicle is designed to do what? get you from A to B. That's what a vehicle is there for. And if you understand that a vehicle is an asset and it's just something to get you to where you need to be, then you're not gonna panic when stuff goes wrong. So the key is to have more than one asset. So let me talk to you about my personal assets. Webinars, because I actually have a software that I'm actually using right now to do this webinar called Webinar Fusion Pro. It allows me to charge for webinars or make them free, like this one, right? JVZoo products, which is OPP, other people's products. You know, you didn't create it, but you refer people to it, you make money. Create your own products, right? Like I said, you can have some assets called offline meetings, right? You can charge people to come to your offline meetings, online meetings, which is webinars, but you know, it could also be a membership site, right? That can give you recurring income. So you guys get the point. The vehicle can be anything. It can be an offer, right? It could be a promotion like the one that just expired, but not a big deal because I'm going to give you guys, you know, 2 more that are actually infinitely better in my opinion. Pays a little bit less money up front, but if you do it the way that I'm gonna show you, you're gonna have tons and tons of fun making a lot of money. All right. So a vehicle is just designed to get you to your destination. The second thing is an engine. Now, an engine is a system. I said this on the last webinar. System, STEM, stands for save yourself. Well, actually, save yourself. There you go. Time, energy, and money. So the cool thing about systems is I'm going to actually reveal to you a third hidden factor of systems that I didn't actually reveal before. So the first function of a system is to actually give you a duplicable process. All right, this is what I didn't reveal before. The reason why we use systems is because we want to get consistent results. That's why you use systems, so that your results are not random, but in fact, they're actually predictable. So basically, you know, like I said in the last webinar, there's 2 things that determine, you know, how often people buy, or, you know, I use the word convert because this is, again, a free offer. There's nothing to buy. Put your credit card away. All right. So it's the process that you put them through. All right. And how often you get people to see it. If you guys can get people to see your offers often and you put them through a good process, meaning you don't just shoot them a link on Facebook. Let me just make a point real quick. I made this point, you know, for the offer before, but let me show you something. If I scroll down my timeline, I'm just doing an honest test. I'm probably going to see somebody promoting something in a garbage way. And sorry to be harsh, but do you guys want to win or not? All right. So I'm scrolling down, and it looks like there's a lot of Forex. Okay, so no one promoting results. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to MLM. I'm just going to type in MLM, and I'm going to find one of these groups. All right. Look what people are doing. They're just spamming, right? Make money from home. I'm going to show you guys how you can always make money and, you know, never be worried about anything. Let's see. Make money online. Let's try this. All right. This is an MLM group. All right. And that was actually one of my ads. And I'm going to show you the difference between my ads and everyone else's. So look, there's so much actually wrong with this stuff. Let me give you some extra value real quick. So as you scroll down, you can kind of see that people are just posting. Notice that this post was seen by 14 people and no one asked for any kind of information. Wow. And he said comment info and no one did it, right? Look, all these bad promotions, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with them. I'm just going to give you one thing because, you know, we could be here all day. The problem with all these promotions isn't that posting in groups doesn't work. I don't care what nobody says. Posting in groups works if you do it the right way. You have to know how to harvest lists and make this not your only, you know, traffic getting strategy. I'm going to show you actually, guys, something cool. I'm going to show you how to use Facebook ads in a very, very cool way. So basically, notice barely anyone here has a link. And if they do have a link, right, it's very spammy with no call to action. So their biggest mistakes is either they don't have a link, and if they do have a link, it probably doesn't go to a system or a capture page. And if they don't have a link, they're not telling anyone what to do. So look, let me show you my ads. In my ads, I give them, education. Did you know that marketing is more effective when you educate them? So I said, did you know that sales, marketing, and investing are the highest paid professions in the world, right? And then it says, find out how you can learn these skills. Inbox me, and I put this in like a million groups, so I always get leads. When they click my link, they actually go to a system, okay? Right, which is right here. And look, the ad copy is actually synonymous with the ad. But watch this. If I click refresh, it'll actually go to a different page. Notice that the headline changed. Like I'm gonna click it again, it's gonna change again. And the reason why it changes is because I have it in a rotator. Look, now it's gonna go back to that whole marketing sales is the highest paid profession thing. See, boom. And that's called a rotator, guys. And the reason why I do that is because I want to see what works and what doesn't work. Now I'm going to click on some other people's promotions just to get a little bit deeper. Let's see what happens in this business. Click here to start now. Okay, so this person's smart. This person, at least, even though it's not a good one, had the decency to put a thing that captures people's information. But most people, they don't. They just kind of direct link to whatever. Like posting a video, not capturing any information is a bad move, guys. Like you want to make sure that you capture as much information as possible. So look, posting this image ad, just most people are going to scroll past it. But at least if there's a link, they will click. All right. So if you capture the lead, you're always going to be ahead of someone who didn't. So let me, not stray too far from the topic. Remember, this is still about showing you how to make money online for free. Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to give you some of that cool stuff. I'm actually going to build a campaign for what I like to call my virtual ATMs. But, like I said, I promised I was going to give a little bit more extra value. So I will. So the third step is fuel. Your job as a marketer is to learn the skill, the art of getting people to see your stuff. Now that's very layman's termsy, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? And it's very, very powerful. Okay, I'm going to show you pretty much the only target that you want to focus on for right now is building a list. Point blank, period. Because you know what? You can pay for traffic. There's what people call paid traffic, Facebook ads, Bing ads, Yahoo, all that stuff is paid traffic, right? But if everyone's on your list, every time you shoot an email, right, you're going to have a portion of that list who actually looks at your stuff. So let me show you what I mean. Anytime I'm promoting something, right, as you can see that this is a list. This is a small list that I just started, and it's, let's see, 281, right? So 281, because people just unsubscribe, probably because of the last email or whatever. But basically, when you have a list and you can see 281 people at my disposal that I can send something to, what happens is, they open it. All right, so 17 people open, and then what you're able to do is you're able to just, I'm gonna cover the emails there, but you're able to just shoot out an email. So you should be building a relationship with these people, all right? And the process is 3 things: know you, like you, trust you. Now, obviously, the more value that you add and the more goodwill that you put into the marketplace, the more they'll know you, like you, and trust you, which is pretty much why you only want to promote good offers. Like you saw those 3 people unsubscribe. Well, I think people are going to unsubscribe from every email you send anyway. But if you send like offers that don't work or offers that go bad, you may run the risk of people unsubscribing, big whoop. But as long as you are adding value to people's lives, you'll be fine. All right. So, this is the first part of the formula. The second part, I'm actually going to go to my slides again. I'm going to go to the slides again, but I want you to type in the number 5 if you're getting a deeper look at marketing and if you're still with me. All right. So Your job, guys, is to basically treat your list like your best friend. Now, I'm not a super guru, but I can tell you that it does make a lot of sense. Like when I treat people like my best friend, you treat them a little bit differently. You should be building a list of subscribers. You should be building your network. And if you want to be like me and you want to make money online, I encourage you to go the affiliate marketing route. The reason why is because there's tons of products. Products come, products go. Sometimes stuff works, sometimes it doesn't work. But if you keep feeding people, you do right by them, and you just love on them, and you always give them value and awesome resources, then they'll stick with you. All right. So you know what? Like I said, stuff will happen, mishaps will happen, but it's how you bounce back from the challenges. So again, I had an offer that was like killer, and then they just cut it off. Wasn't in my control. Okay, my bad. So here's what I'm gonna do. I give my list to more offers, and then I deliver more value. Easy fix. And those who are with you, and they'll love you, and they'll stay with you for the long run, or they'll run off and go do something else. But it really doesn't matter to me, because either way I make money. But I'm telling you guys, you want to build a list, and if you don't know how to build a list, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get started. One of the ways that you can build a list is by giving people something that can actually make them money, giving them something that's serious. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to leave this recording up, and I'm gonna keep blasting it, and I'm gonna give it to you guys to blast if you wanna blast it as an incentive, but also it adds a lot of goodwill in the marketplace when you're just giving stuff away for free. People love free stuff. So I'm gonna get into the second formula, and then I'm gonna reveal to you my top secret cash cows, and then we're gonna just talk about some other marketing stuff, what you should be doing, shouldn't be doing, some stuff to avoid, and then we're gonna get into some cool resources that I use, and then we'll call it wraps for the night. All right. So here we go. So basically, let's see, there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this, and I'll show you two of my favorite screenshotters and what I use and some other cool stuff. So going to the slides, all right? When it comes to making money online, you have to understand, okay? You don't necessarily need all the fanciest stuff in the world. Use what you have when you start, but I use tools. I have GMP and all that other cool stuff. And I'm gonna show you how I use it. I'm gonna build a campaign and show you how you can get going. So this is what I said before. Most people, they just send people to the offer. That's the wrong way to do it. This is how you want to do it. You want to build the list, all right? You want to build the list, and you want to build a relationship with the people on the list, and that's totally fine. That is totally fine, all right? So once you've actually built a relationship with the people on your list, right? When you send something out, it's like having your own traffic. So this is the most important part of the process. All right, so I'm gonna lead by example and show you guys some of the cool things that I've done, and reveal to you my cash cows and why it works. But take a good look at this. Traffic. This could be Facebook, YouTube, a conference call, webinars. It doesn't matter, right? You think I'm worried about those 3 people who unsubscribe? Not really, because the truth is, if they don't know who they're looking at, they don't understand that they're messing with a 6-figure earner, then hey, that's on them. If they didn't get any value from the previous webinar or any email that I sent, again, that's on them. But for these people who subscribe, all of them, I take care of them, guys. I update them on my day. In fact, I'm going to just out of goodwill, right? Because I did say to you guys that I was going to actually give you 10 times more value on this webinar. Whether it comes to, Facebook posts or emails, I'm actually going to give you a content formula for actually inboxing or emailing or texting or talking. Because you know how some people say, oh, I don't really know what to talk about? Don't worry, I'm going to get to the whole free ways to make money thing, but I'm just over delivering real quick. I'm going to give you a content formula, all right? What that's going to actually allow you to do is when you send an email, you're always going to be building fans, people who like you, people who start to open your stuff because they're used to it. They're used to you, all right? So let me go ahead and give you that content formula. So give me just one moment. All right, here we go. You ready? So the first thing that you can email your list, post on Facebook, or just anything to do with people, one way that you can help them or build a relationship with them is talk about daily happenings. All right. You want to build a bond with them. Talk about your day and ask them about theirs. Some people will actually tell you about their day, man. The second thing is how to, like what I'm doing for you now, showing them how to do something. So let's call this the content formulas. All right, cool. How to, you want to, show them how to do something. All right, build a relationship with them. The third thing that you want to show them and expose them to is basically what not to do, which I also did on this webinar, what not to do. The fourth thing is philosophy or personal development. When you share with them something like a philosophy or way of life that can change their life, people love that stuff. The fifth thing you can share is success stories, right? The sixth thing that you can share is current events, right? Seventh thing that you can share is question and answer. Like ask them a question and give them the answer. All right. And the eighth thing, of course, which is my favorite, is results. So just pretty much hammer my list and everyone with results. Because at the end of the day, when people buy something, what they're really buying is a result. This is actually really, really good. Okay. So I'm going to actually take this down and email this to my list for goodwill, just for goodwill. And essentially, before you want to try to sell something, you want to give value first. So jab, 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 and then you hit them with the right hook. Now the right hook is always an offer, and I'm going to just tell you how people work. All right. So people have emotional bank accounts. So every time you do something that kind of disturbs them or irritates them or disappoints them, you're subconsciously either adding to their emotional bank account or taking away from it. So that's actually why I did this webinar subconsciously, because I know a lot of people were looking forward to a promotion of something that they could promote. So, hey, I'm going to give them something even better. But also, you also want to be conscious. Everything you do in life is a direct deposit or a direct withdrawal. Where like every time you ask somebody for a favor, notice some people will be really irritated and you'll almost be scared to ask them for a favor because you made more withdrawals than you did deposits. But if you're always depositing, giving, then when it comes for the time for you to ask something, people will, they'll gladly jump on it, or they'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Or if something happens, like a deal goes bad, like what just happened, what will happen is they'll be like, okay, I love you and I forgive you. Don't do it again because, you deposited so much. Hopefully this makes sense. So actually, I'm going to screenshot this, and I'm actually going to email it to my list a little bit later, except for the 3 jerks who actually unsubscribed, which is totally fine. Right. So basically, that's what I have to say. Make sure that you follow up with your list, that you're always watching the numbers. And again, you should always be getting, people on it and getting people off it. You know why it's good when people unsubscribe? Because this is Aweber, right? I'm paying for this. So if people who are on my list who don't like me or they don't know what I'm doing, and this is a small list. I have a get response, but this is just the list that I started with Aweber, right? So basically what's going to happen is it's like them living here for free. Like, why would you let them live on your list for free, get all this value from you and not pay you? It's better that they unsubscribe. Bye. Good riddance. Because you wouldn't let somebody who you don't know off the streets just stay in your house for free, eat up all your food that you worked for. So that's kind of what it is. It's better to actually, have list hygiene. It's better to tell people to unsubscribe, to have them unsubscribe. And it's also good to take care of those who actually, for those who, how do I explain this? For those who support you. So when it comes to Facebook, and you can see Facebook is kind of blowing me up right now. When it comes to your Facebook list, you also want to clean your list because, too many people who are not even interested in what you have to offer, who are seeing your stuff, they're not they're just going to decrease your engagement. Notice like when I post results, like 25 people like it and stuff. These are the people that you want to engage with. These are also the people you want to keep on your list. And, you know, you just want to keep the goodwill there. All right. So that's what I have to say to you in terms of that. So if that was cool and that was, you know, a great piece of value, a decent apology, and, you know, some goodwill, go ahead and type in the number 7, because I'm getting ready to reveal to you my 2 personal cash cows that I use. I like to call my own personal virtual ATMs, which will never go bad, which always make me money. I'm going to show you that I've made money with them in the past, that they're still up, still running, everything's all good. And you're going to have a lot of fun promoting this, because the thing is, this is, remember, assets and liabilities. You should be having as much assets as you want, right? As much assets as you want. You should have you know, tools, because there's things that people always buy. 2 things that people always buy: tools and training. Okay, so have yourself a bunch of tools and training that you can just sell to people, because they're always going to need it. They're always going to love it. They're always going to want it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and reveal. Yeah, that's proof that you guys love me. It's proof that you guys love me, because you're still typing in the number 7. That's good. That's good. See, all these 7s, wonderful. And even in my private chat, there we go. There's the 7s. So I'm going to actually reveal to you 2 of my actual perfect, wonderful, awesome offers that will be here and will pay you in the long run, okay? So I'm going to just go back in time for a time where I absolutely smashed these, okay? It was, and this is how you know they'll stand the test of time. It was like Christmas 2 years ago, right? Christmas 2 years ago, and this thing came around and I just blew it up and destroyed it. And I destroyed it when I didn't even have the technology that I have now, the knowledge that I have now, or, you know, it didn't even have one key component, which was really, really annoying. And I'll definitely explain that to you guys. So let me just go back in time. I know like I have tons and tons of pictures and stuff, but let me go ahead and find it and show you pretty much what it was and what I was doing. So basically, what it was, the first one was called, actually, let me find it first, then I'll tell you what it was. Let's see. All right, so it should be somewhere here in the deep archives of Jermaine's. Oh wait, actually, it might have actually been under my my mobile pictures, because I would take pictures off the mobile and then I would upload it. So it's probably in my mobile photos. But basically, the first ATM is called Square Cash. Now, some of you guys may know about it, but there's a lot that's changed about it, and I'm going to teach you on how that can help you make tremendous, ridiculous amounts of money. All right, so let's talk about it as soon as I find it. So let's see. All right, so I'm not seeing it here, so it's probably over here. All right, so this is a little too far back. So I remember just uploading it though. There was like two little, okay, not a big deal. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna go, okay, found it, cool. So it's called Square Cash. So this is something that has been prevalent. I actually still have this app. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna show you what you can do with it. And then I'm gonna give you, virtual ATM number 2. But what this is basically is a way to get paid. For every person that you invite, it actually does give you, it gives you $5. Okay, that's not cool as 25, but it does add up, especially if you're running paid ads and it's on autopilot. I'm gonna show you how to use GMP or whatever funnel creating system you want to actually make this a self-liquidating offer. This is like a CPA offer that makes you a lot of freaking money, all right? So this is my real bank account. Day in and day out, I was getting these $5 deposits, day in, day out, day in, day out. And I smashed it. Now, when it came about, people were like, oh my goodness, get this app, blah, blah, blah. But the problem was, okay, they sucked at promoting. And so I crushed it when everyone else didn't crush it. So the reason why I crushed it is because of the same model that I have now. I was using tools, guys. I was looking at, like, look at the numbers, 71% conversion rate, 65% conversion rate. I was looking at the numbers and I was doing the math, putting together pages and doing cool stuff. So look, obviously for me to make all those deposits, I actually have a blueprint and a formula, which I'm going to share with you. But this app is really awesome because basically whenever you'd make money, it'd go cha-ching, and then your phone would go off, and then you know that you're $5 richer. I'm telling you, it was really awesome. Look, we had a Team 9 to 5 rehab back then too, right? So this is a new 9 to 5 rehab. So let's see what happened there. Let's see what happened there. So check this out. This is what people were saying, the comments. Making money on autopilot, awesome, nice, good stuff. Some stupid $5 deal, priceless, Jermaine Taylor, nothing to do with but spreading info about free money, blah, blah, blah. You can see that a lot of people loved it. It really was awesome, all right? And let me show you something else, okay? So look, this is people who were texting me. Thanks, brother, just got my $5. It was instant. I know, right? It's crazy. So let me tell you one of the coolest things about this secret promotion, then I'm going to reveal it to you, where to get it, what to do about it, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. The cool thing about this is because it could be a stepping stone for, like, let's just say that you have something else, like you know, a company. Back then it was the network marketing, now it's 9 to 5 Rehab University. People are going to join it because, right? People are literally going to join it because it's a stepping stone to what else you're going to do. Because if you can help them make money once, then you can help them make money 1,000,000 times. And they're going to believe that, and they're going to rock with you. So that's why this is really, really cool, because I can actually turn this into $100 a day. Let's do the math, people. Let's do the math. Type in the number 8 if you're ready to do the math. Type in the number 8 if you think this is just a little bit cooler. All right. And before I even get into that, let me just show you why it's cooler. So you guys know how I pretty much make PayPal money like all the time. So PayPal is cool. This is like PayPal on steroids. You know why? Because it requires you to link your bank debit card. And what it does is it actually sends money directly to your bank account. Like the money goes straight to your account. So let's just say you had the app, I had the app, and I wanted to send you $50. No PayPal needed. I just type in the numbers and then just shoot it to you directly. LV is like, I love adding the numbers. Yeah, me too. So I can actually shoot people money. Like some of you guys need, you know, Jermaine, I need $5 or $10. Well, depending on who you are in our relationship, hit me up. I might actually send you the money because this is a really, really good app. Okay, so let's show you how it works. So this is the application. Let me just show you that it still works though first. Check it out. Read it, read it, read it, read it, read it. What it says is, invite a friend and you'll each get $5. Okay, I just read the fine print. I just read the freaking fine print, but it's all good. It's all good. So they changed it. So when I did it, all right, when I did it, it was like, hold on. Let's see, hold on. All right, cool. So when I did it, it was like, when they sign up, you get $5 just for them signing up. Now it's saying, invite a friend and you'll get $5 when they send 50, which kind of sucks, but it's cool because we still have Square Cash. I mean, we still have app number 2, which is what do you call it? It's app number 2, which is another virtual ATM. But strategically for business, let me tell you how I'd use this. Let's just say you had a product, and the product, maybe the product was like a webinar. All right. And in order to register for the webinar, they shot you $5. What would happen is they would get a $5 refund, like not from you, but they would get $5 and you get $5. So I just read the fine print, but the principle is still the same. It's still a great app, and you can use it for business. You can use it for money. You can use it for whatever you want to use it for. All right. And let me show you how cool this is and why this is cool. I'm not even sure if they just changed it because I'm not sure it said that before, but nonetheless, I sent the link to myself and I'm gonna show you how it works, all right? So here's the link that I sent to myself, okay? So before when we were doing it, it didn't have a link. All right, yeah, actually, it didn't just update, so it's been here. So basically, before when I promoted it, didn't have a link. So you would have to add them on the phone application in order for them to actually, you know, for you to make money, for them to make any money. So I guess this time what they did is they compensated for it. They kept the $5 deal, but then they, you know, they require you to send 50. So I don't know. I'll figure out some kind of crazy mastermind for that, but don't worry. The second virtual ATM is just as cool. It's not a big deal. So basically, this gives them the instructions on what to do, but it shows you on the screen. When you hit pay and then, you know, you send it to your friends, you know, for whatever reason, if you send more than 50 bucks, they'll get, you know, they'll get some money. $5. You'll both get $5. So here's the second virtual ATM, okay? So this is virtual ATM number 2, which is a good deal that I just checked. That's up. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and show you what this is. So this is something called Digit. Now, Digit is another app which is just as cool. All right, so let me back out of this process. Let me see if I can back out. Ah, man, so it's got me cookied. Sign out. There you go. All right, so this is something that's timeless. All right, this one is just like the last one, but different. I know for a fact that this one sends you money without you having to send 50 bucks. Never saw the fine print, but again, it's okay. And this is why you always should have multiple ideas and different things that you do in assets. All right, so I actually have $5 in here. So Digit, what Digit does is, watch this, get $5 free for every friend you refer. All right. So the last one, which is this, which I still use, which is still good, has a little bit more of a catch. I wouldn't call it free. I would say that, you know, it's more like an incentive to use it, but this one is absolutely free, which is good news. Really, really good news. So this is called Digit. And basically with this, you just kind of, it's the same thing. With all of them, they work the same way. You hook them up to your bank account. And when you hook them up to your bank account, what happens is they have certain features. So with Square Cash, the feature was, what was the feature? That just for signing someone else up, you get $5, they get $5. Now they have a $50 twist, but it's okay. Because, you know, if you're going to send a significant amount to somebody, or you can use this for business or use it for training. I'm actually going to come out with a mastermind for this, just for the heck of it, just to make a little bit extra money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out with some kind of training or something that requires people to send 50 bucks and they get $5 back. I'm telling you, you guys are going to see it. People are going to do it. They always do it. And it's going to be a way for you guys to make money too, which is going to be really, really fun. It's going to be a way to actually create your own money. So the other thing that you can do right here is Digit. Now, Digit is actually absolutely free. So if you refer people to this link right here, okay, what's going to happen is you're going to make $5. Now, it takes around 3 days to actually transfer to your bank account. Remember, you're linking your bank account. So in this one, you're linking your debit card so that, you know, when you send money to their name or their number, it goes straight to whatever debit card they have linked. In this one, where is it? In number 2, basically, what this does is kind of like an automatic saver. So let's just say you had, you know, hooked up to your bank account, right? And you, let's see, what's the best way to explain this? You had it set so that basically, what it does is it saves the cents. So let's just say something was 95 cents. It would take 5 cents and it would deposit it in here and it would save it for you. But if you're like me and you didn't want it to take your account or touch anything, what you can do is it has these little text codes, right? And you can text the command. You can text pause and then just put like 1,000,000 days. Put like 1,000,000 days. You know, it's 365, you know, days in a year. So if you put 1,000,000 days, it's never gonna touch it's not gonna touch your account in your lifetime. So this is how you turn off the features, but you can actually still take the referral money. So as you can see, it says that I withdrew the money, also got referral money. So it works, right? I use Square Cash a little bit more than I use this, but hey, this is a very good promotion. So I'm gonna promote it just for the heck of it. And what people do, I think how this one works is you send them, well, actually, let's see. You send them the link, all right? They go to the link and there we go. They go
saving. Saving. You do it right. Kinda. Not really. Yeah, not really. Who can blame you? It's boring and requires all kinds of planning and stuff. But what if it was automated and also smart? Seriously, when you link Digit to your checking account, Digit studies your spending and income history to predict your cash flow, and then checks in daily for savings opportunities. Digit sets small amounts of money aside that you don't really need for your day-to-day expenses in a way that you won't notice. A few bucks here, a few bucks there, and it adds up. That money now sits in your FDIC-insured Digit account. Digit sends you regular texts to fill you in on how much money has been saved. If you want some money back from Digit, just send a text. Boom, done. Your money is there next business day. Digit automates your savings so that you don't have to think about it or notice it happening. Oh yeah, and it's free. That's it. Sign up for Digit and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right. So as you can see, really cool promotion, free money, and this one's been around for a while, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So Square Cash, you just kind of have to be a little bit creative. It used to be, like I said, it used to be you sign somebody up, you get $5. So when I was doing it, basically, I would sign people up for both, and I get like 10 bucks per person, 10 people a day, 100 bucks a day, easy. But with this one, this is most definitely, you get $5 for people signing up. And again, think about it from this perspective, okay? So let's get a little bit deep. Let's get a little bit deep on them. So if we were to do things like this, all right? Here's your capture page, right? And let's just say, as just a light part of your day, just to actually experiment with CPA. Do you remember when we talked about CPA, guys? CPA, which is cost per action, okay? What you can do is just send traffic to it. So let's just say you start running Facebook ads, which I think I'm gonna go into briefly and just make a brief little campaign just for the heck of it, right? When you start sending traffic to this, so let's just say the traffic comes from YouTube, so then we got a red arrow, and then we got a blue one that comes from Facebook, right? So all this traffic is going to your system, your capture page. It hits your capture page, and what I would do is I would make a new list. I would make a new list for these people, okay? And then they go down here, and then they go to the offer. And the offer is basically Digit. It's the page, or it's Square Cash. If you have some kind of $50 offer, which I thought, you refer and you get, $5, but they switched it up, and that's okay. Remember what I said to you guys, things change, but this stuff has been around for years, so it's reliable, okay? So now they go ahead and they watch your video, and then let's just say they pay you $5, okay? Here's the cool thing. Here's the absolute cool thing, okay? So they paid you $5. Watch this. Let's just say they went through the whole process. They put their email in. They didn't pay you $5. Okay, now you have a list. Okay, now you have a list that you can use to make money. What do I mean by that? You can just, every time you make a commission, you can email the proof out. So you can have a separate list for just this offer. And that's very, very powerful, because you can make a lot of money. Like, you got to understand, this stuff right here can make you tons. And again, one of the reasons why it's probably still around, to be honest, is because a lot of people don't know about it. So because a lot of people don't know about it, hey, you can make a lot of money promoting it. See, look, get $5 for free for every friend you refer to Digit. It says invite 5 friends to earn $25, and you don't actually have to have $25 before you withdraw it, because I withdrew it before. You can actually withdraw money at any time. So this is the cool thing. Don't promote it in a tacky way. I'm going to show you how to do it with systems. But basically, this is the saving grace. This is the one offer that, okay, you can count on. So Square Cash was my favorite offer. I was excited once I saw that they actually had a link, because remember, when we did it, we had to have the person as a contact in our phone. And remember, you got to understand, I got all of these signups, every last one of these signups, by manually adding them to my phone after they requested information. That's a serious amount of leads that I generated if you really think about it, right? So now we actually have something that has a link. See, with Square Cash, I think it would pay you instantly. So the money would go directly to your bank account. But as you heard him say in the video, with Digit, I think it takes 1 day to transfer still, which isn't bad. So let me put things into perspective for you. If you're spending $1 or $2 on Facebook ads and you still are just getting, you know, for one person who converts, one person who's interested, one person who does it, that's a $3 profit. So you guys are like, oh, so what? It's just $3. Okay, hold on for a second. All right. Last time I checked the definition of business, some of you guys are going to be like, last time I checked the definition, or should I say the intention of business was to, hold on, let me stretch this out. All right. So it was to spend $1 and make $2. All right. So true story. I'm not just talking to you about stuff that I haven't done. All right. I recently was running Facebook ads. I just canceled the campaign like maybe a day or two ago. Okay. But I want to show you something powerful. All right. Watch this. Watch this. I was recently spending like $1.63 to $3 a day. $3 a day was my cap, right? I literally spent $3 a day, and I spent it on an image ad. I don't know where the ad went. Okay, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna actually go to my fan page and I'm gonna show you the actual ad that I ran, and I'm gonna show you the result of the ad, which is just as cool. Right? So when I was running this ad right here, okay, so when I have to go into, wow, response time 5 minutes. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So yeah, I was running an ad that basically told people to inbox me, and they said, hello, Mr. Jermaine, I'm interested to hear all about the marketing, blah, blah, blah. So I was generating leads for like less than $1, right? And it wasn't even paying me $5, and it's free. So watch this. There was this, so this was the picture that I used, okay? It was this picture right here. Let's see, all right? And you can see here that it got tons of like, you know, engagement and stuff like that. I want to find, okay. So I'm going to try to find the statistics of that ad, because it was actually very, very powerful. Like, just imagine spending $1. And I'm talking about, this is like a side business. This is like a side business hobby hustle that you can do, you know, when you're focused on your main thing. And again, the point of it is to be fun, is to be autopilot, is to make you tons of money. So let me click on some of the campaigns. I'm trying to find out which one it was. I'm going to use, let's see, app engagement. I'm going to use last 30 days. There you go. See the ads that I just ran from from February. I was running it in February. There you go. So post engagement ads. So it was this one right here where I was spending $3. Now let's look at the data. Let's pay attention to pretty much what it said. And I'm going to show you how it works. So let's see. How do we get into the results? Change date, audience, placement. Okay, this is an old ad. All right. So here's what we're going to do instead. I'm going to try Power Editor. Let's see, Power Editor, create ads, manage ads. So I'm going to try Power Editor, see if it's here. But if it's not, guys, what I'm going to do is just basically break down the demographics for you, because it really was a good campaign. As you can see, my ad spend was like $3. I had leads come to me. And if you were running Digit, and again, I'm gonna set it up for you. I'm gonna kind of show you how to how to set everything up and all that cool stuff. Audience insights. That's what I was looking for. Okay, cool. So this should tell us exactly what happened. All right. So we have some ads, Power Editor, audience insights. Nope, that's not it. And we have customer conversions, pages, image library, audiences. All right, it's not even a big deal. I'll use one of my other ads as an example. So this is a video ad, okay?
you can see that I was getting 14,345 views. And initially it was very, very cheap. Like so cheap that it was almost scary cheap. Like I was paying for like maybe like 1 cent per lead. All right. And I think that kind of reflects in these regardless. Like the post page engagement ad that I was telling you about, I was spending 9 cents to make 9 cents. I reached 1,406 people and I got 82 engagements. But I wanted to show you guys the the demographics, like male, female, all of that cool stuff, because it was a good campaign. Let's see what happens if I switch it back on. Ongoing. I just turned the campaign back on. Let's see what happens. All right, boom. Oh, that's all I need to do? Just turn the campaign back on? Wow. Okay. So see post. Here we go. There it is, guys. You see? So this was the ad. So I basically said, are you sick of your job? I posted a nice picture and told him to inbox me. All right. Now within my first $1 of this, before I turned the campaign off, people actually did start inboxing me and started liking and commenting and sharing. Activity log. There you go. Allow on page. All right. So let's see. So what this should do is this should actually provide the analytics. All right, there it is, right? Look at that. So 97 people saw it organically. 1,400 people saw it in a paid fashion, meaning I paid. And here are the analytics, okay? So 40 other kinds of clicks, 86 photo views, 34 likes, 32 on the post, 3 shares. That's crazy. 1,533 people reached. And then I think there's even a way, like I said, to see like the male, female, who did what, demographic and all that kind of cool stuff somewhere in here. So look, let's see. There you go. Look, there was a spike. You can see that, it gives you, when it's running, who I'm targeting. It reached between 1,200 and 3,200 people for the day. And if I go to people reached, there it is. I'm looking for the male, female part, audience. Let's see. There you go. That's what I was looking for. All right, watch this. So 25 to 34 was the age demographic that responded the most. So mostly men were interested in this. All right. And, you can see that I reached 61, and then you can see the numbers here, right? So it'll give you the result, it'll give you the click, it'll give you how much I paid. So it seems as if I paid less money for the higher demographic and more money by 2 cents for those who are in this age bracket. So it's really, really specific. So this is something really, really cool that you can do. I'm gonna do not a whole Facebook ad training, but I'm gonna do a brief rundown of a campaign that you can do. So let's just go back to the process real quick. But if you're still with me, go ahead and let's say type in the number 9. Type in the number 9 on if you see the potential power of how you can do this. Because like I said, if you can spend $1 and make 2, what if you can spend $1 and make 5? Right? That means that for every $1 you put in, so let's just say you put $10 in, you're gonna make 50. Right? You start spending $100 on Facebook ads, you might start making 500 off of just this little $5 app little thing. Right? If you spend $1,000 a day, you might legitimately end up making 5,000, and it's very, very, very possible. This is very possible. Like, these are just basic numbers. So you just want to play around with it. I wouldn't put my whole heart, mind, and soul into promoting this app. Of course not. But hey, it's still, something that you can have on the side for a little bit of fun. Square Cash, kind of like the other deal. I wouldn't say it expired. They just kind of changed their requirements. But trust me, they do promotions all the time where they're like, just refer somebody and we'll give you $5. So it's still a good thing to have because you want to, you want to look out for this stuff. And of course, you want to use it for business. I'm going to be using it for business. Another cool thing is if I go to cash.me, right, /9to5rehab, what's going to happen is I have my own Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I think it's like, I think I have to put the money sign. Okay, let me find my link real quick. It's on the app. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just unshare my screen. But if you go to like whatever link they give you on the app, that's like a personal PayPal that people can actually PayPal you through and give you the money. So let me show you what I mean real quick. Hashtag 9 to 5 rehab. Okay. All right, so there it is. Hold on. You should see it. See it? Somewhere down there. So cash.me, 9 to 5 rehab. Let's see if there's any difference between what I typed and what they typed. Cash.me / There you go. All right, so let me share my screen real quick. The difference was I had like app in the middle, I guess. So look, here it is. You see this? It says Jermaine Taylor, 9 to 5 rehab. Welcome to Square Cash. Use this page to securely send money to 9 to 5 rehab for free. So if somebody types in $50, right? And they send me money, I'll get an additional $5 according to the thing. Or let's just say, you know, I don't want to use PayPal and I don't want to wait for the money. Like some of you guys, you have bank accounts, right? You have bank accounts and you want people to send you money, you know, for your products, for your services, for your ideas or whatever. You can even use this for family, just to shoot people money real quick. But you don't want to go through PayPal because it's not linked to your bank account or you don't have a PayPal card. Use this if you're in the United States or have a somewhat American debit card. I know in France that they have debit cards that actually work with this. So, you know, I could send $1 and then here's what you do. You would basically type in your debit card number or they would type in their debit card number and then they'd hit pay and then it goes straight to your bank. If I didn't look like, regardless of whether this is going to pay me $5 instantly or whatever, remember what I said, guys, it's not about the thing. It's about, you know, just having assets in general. All right. Okay. This didn't do what it used to do. Whoop-de-doo. We still have, like I said, Digit, which is really awesome. Really freaking awesome. In fact, I'm going to set up a campaign for this in just a minute. So by having this is still a pretty good business tool. You can still make money. Like if I'm charging for a webinar, all right, guys, it's $20. I might just, everybody get their apps out because it's really, really good. So hopefully you get some value from that. Just using my brain for the promotion that they currently have, which I'm not sure about because remember they were all like, let me go back to this. They were all like, we get $5 when you send 50. All right, so try it using my code. Send $50, blah, blah, blah. So you know what? I think when we first started promoting this, we would tell people just send $5 and we would send them their $5 back. And they'd just basically end up with $5 profit. Because at first, let me tell you the stages and I'll set up a campaign. So when it first came out, it was like they joined, like they downloaded the app, linked their card, $5 ching, it just go off and everything was cool. All right. So then they changed it, right? They changed it to sign up, use the app. So you have to use the app. So it's like sign up, send someone $1, like send them $1, and then we'll give you money. Then it was like sign up, send $5, and not send 50. Because what happens is it's just to get people using the app. It's a promotion, but again, it's a steady one. Square is a very reputable company. Have you ever seen those little cards on the top of the phones, right? That you swipe, that is what, that's the company that made this. They're not going nowhere. The offer flavor might change a little bit, but they're not going nowhere. Digit, I think, is untapped potential. That is for certain how to make money for free. So let's just do some math real quick. Let's just do some math. All right. So I always tell people in my businesses, if they're part of anything, what you want to do is if you have any kind of offer, all right, let's talk about CPA for a little bit. So CPA, cost per action. You set up a campaign, right? And you got to understand with CPA, what they'll do is they'll tell you to drive leads. They'll drive leads to like some kind of little form like this. And it'll say, enter your email. Watch this. It'll say, enter your email. Okay, now when they enter their email, they'll get paid something like $1. Obviously, this app is a little bit better because when they link the app to their account or whatever, you'll get $5. And the reason it's 5 is because it's a little bit different than just entering an email. So that's what CPA is. So let's do some math. If you can just get 10 to 25 leads a day. All right, 10 to 25 leads a day, but don't forget the process that I shared with you. You're gonna be driving the traffic, capturing the lead, and you're gonna keep emailing these people until they do it. What do you email them? Proof, incentives, bonuses. In fact, I'm even going to write that down just so that you guys have it, all right? So here you go. Proof, incentives, bonuses. This is what you want to actually email people, all right? Proof that it works when people do it, incentives, bonuses. And again, I wouldn't have this as like a main business, but a side business. I'm gonna show you 2 dynamics that could potentially happen. If you get 10 to 25 leads a day, okay? And you get, let's talk about like, if all of them convert. So first of all, if you get 25 people to do this every single day times $5, that's $125 a day. Yo, that ain't bad money, all right? That's not bad. And if you do that every day for 7 days, that's $875 extra a week off of a $5 app thing, guys. And look, times that by 4 weeks out of the month, that's an extra $3,500 off of 25 leads who convert a day, right? That means that every last one of them did it. But let's be a little bit more conservative, a little bit more realistic, okay? So let's just say 5 people a day did it. Just 5. 5 people a day times, well, actually, no, $5 is what it pays you, times 5 people equals $25, 5 times 5. Now, $25 a day by most people's standards is really bad. However, take 25 a day, times that by 30 days though, $750 extra. You can use that to trade. You can use that to fuel your current business. You can use that to reinvest into paid traffic. The point is, that's pretty serious money. So look, so let me just draw this out for you so you guys can really get excited and see that this is still pretty awesome. So look, here you have Monday. All right, this is Monday. Here you have Tuesday. All right, here you have Wednesday. So this is what's gonna happen. Monday, you get 10 people to see it. Tuesday, I don't know, you get 7 people to see it. Wednesday, you have an explosion, you get 21 people to see it. Remember, we're gonna be talking about process. So the whole time you're doing this, you're capturing the lead. They're going on your list. The whole time, they're right here, okay? So, I don't know what the numbers are. I'm not too good at the numbers. Let's use a calculator. So let's do it. 10 plus 7 plus 21. And that, my friends, equals 38. All right. So now you have a list of 38 people. It's only been 3 days. By day 3, the people that you messaged on day 1, which was Monday, they're going to start converting. All right. They're going to start getting in. So let's just say 3 people from Monday on Thursday, they actually get in. And on Thursday, you get 14 more people on your list. And then Friday comes along. All right, so Monday, we have people from Monday converting. And then on Tuesday, you know, it was only 7 people. So you got 2 people right here because you keep emailing them who they do it on Friday. Right, so you got 2 people right here. So you have 5 people in the last 2 days. You've already made $25. And if you're only spending $1 or $2 or even $3 a day on Facebook ads, for example, right? Then you're already in profit. You spent $3 and you made 25. That's a pretty profitable campaign. So you can afford to spend 5 as long as you make 30, right? And keep going on and so forth. But if it doesn't work, change your campaign, change your landing page, change your offer, change, experiment, have fun. But the point is, eventually you're going to have this, let me do it in a clean way. You're going to have this list who loves you because you showed them a way to make money. All right. So, I'm going to wrap up this segment, then I'm going to create a quick campaign for you guys and show you guys a quick example of how I would do it, how you can do it, just to give you some ideas. And again, this isn't something you really want to promote on your Facebook wall or anything like that. This is something I would give people if they don't have money to join something. This is something that I would do to basically make money on the side on autopilot while I sleep. This is something that basically I would do to just to have some side money coming in, right? And again, at the time when I was doing this with Square Cash and this, oh my goodness, I was making like $100 a day, easy. I'm talking about easy. But of course, Square Cash adjusted on me a little bit. That's totally fine. I told you, as long as you have your list is the business. The offer is never the business. Offers will come and go. Tools will come and go. Companies will come and go. But as long as you have the mindset and the strategies, you'll be able to use this stuff and apply it to anything you want. You can hit groups to it on autopilot with an auto poster. You can run some Facebook ads to it. You can get creative. You can get different bonuses. There's so much you can do. There's a lot you can do. Watch. You can give watch this. You can give somebody your free training as long as they get the app. Right? I'm not even going to tell you the potential of that idea. For those of you who get it, you're gonna get it. But for those of you who don't, oh well. But let me just tease you a little bit. Okay, so Jermaine's running secret campaigns that no one knows about, where I'm offering people training for CPA offers that only pay $1 or $2. Okay, what if you gave people some training? And obviously, $5 isn't a lot of money. I wouldn't give like everything I know for $5, but some good training that can make up money for $5. All they do is fill out the offer. All they do is complete the offer. And once they complete the offer, I don't know, you set up a system. You set up Aweber or GetResponse to automatically deliver them the training, and you're good to go, right? Isn't that really, really cool? Think about it. Think about it. If you say that, or watch this, or you can fly the other way. You can tell people that you have this epic training on binary options or marketing or whatever, and it's only $5 or $50. And you have them use the Square Cash app to send you the money directly to your bank account. No PayPal needed. Guys, when you're a marketer and you have a strong list that you can rely on, the possibilities are really endless. It's just kind of whatever you want to do. Now, to be honest, I'm just being honest with you. I wouldn't promote this like a business opportunity. Like, I wouldn't make this my main squeeze. I would not make this my absolute, oh my goodness, this is what I'm going to focus on. Now, focus on affiliate offers that's going to pay you a lot more money, or focus on, 9 to 5 Rehab University or trading or something that's going to really crush it with numbers. Because obviously, if you're getting $100 per sale, it's better than getting 5, right? But for autopilot money while I sleep, oh yeah, I'm just going to be setting up these little campaigns and testing it. Because when you tweak it, and you have the right offer and the right funnel and the right words, and all of a sudden you're spending let's just say I did a video ad and I was getting leads for like 1 cent per click. Hey, what's going on? It's Jermaine Taylor here. And by the way, I'm going to tell you guys something. If you want to get my training, it's going to be $97. Or you can just go ahead and download this app. Right? Download this app, hook it up to your account, and I'll get a $5 commission and I'll give you the training. Dude, I'm telling you, people will do it. They really, really will do it, because they would rather pay $5 and it doesn't cost them anything. And it's not like they're paying you money unless you use the Square Cash app. They'd rather just use the digit thing, right? And use that to make money. Do you see what I'm saying? They'll use that. They'll get your training or whatever the heck it is you're offering, and you get the money. With digit, I think, yeah, like I said, it takes a day to transfer it to the account, to your bank account, but still, or if you use Square Cash, boom, it hits your account automatically. Now, remember, guys, one idea can change your life and can make you a millionaire. Listen, I know people who couldn't promote network marketing companies to save their lives. But when these little freebie programs would come out, oh my goodness, you couldn't stop them from going crazy. You couldn't stop them from going just ham and signing up everything and everyone. They turn into monsters, and they turn $5 into like 1,000. True story. Go ahead and type in the number 2 if you see the power. And just, just having these little assets, these tiny little things. It's like the little apps and these little things at your disposal that you can use to make you money here and there. Even if it's $5 a day, that's still money. That is still money. That's $50 every 10 days. And hey, you can put that right back in the Facebook ads, throw it into your trading account. There's so much cool stuff that you can do, man. So let me go ahead and check out some of the responses. I'm gonna make a quick, really quick campaign. I'm gonna show you what I use, which is GMP. And then, we're gonna call this, I'm gonna end this webinar and bring it to a close. But hopefully you're having fun. Like hopefully, this is better than part 1 and you're getting some value from this, and this is really cool. So let's see. Let me go ahead and check my Aweber real quick. So I'm actually gonna use Aweber, and I'm gonna show you guys, right, how to set this stuff up. I'm gonna show you how to, how I would personally do it. All right, cool. So somebody typed in the number 2, number 2. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna share all of the comments I got on the webinar. Somebody said, I remember when Square Cash started, he said, I even made a little bit of money off it. Dope, yeah. So here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. So remember how we talked about systems? I use Genius Marketing Pro, all right? I use Genius Marketing Pro. And I'm just gonna build something from scratch, just to show you and encourage you guys to use your tools, all right? So I'm just gonna start from scratch. It's not gonna be fancy. Usually I leave like the background white just for creating it and being effective. So this time I'm going to just be creative, all right? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I am going to do. I would use a page like this. I'll go to opt-in pages. Now again, you can use leadpages.net. You can use whatever you want, guys. What I found is the ones that don't have unless you're doing like a video opt-in page, the ones that don't have the video opt-in convert the best. So I'm gonna try to find one where it's just a button and then you click the button and then it kind of pops up. See if I can find one of those. If I can't, it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. All right, I'm just gonna create one from scratch. It's always been my thing anyway. Okay, cool. So watch this. So I'm gonna create one from scratch. You go here, and you can, I'm gonna show you how easy this is. Oops. Watch this. This is, I'm gonna type in ATM. All right, and I actually did this before. Like this is something that I really did. Nope, picture's too small. This one right here. All right. Now this one isn't going to be perfect because the image size isn't the same, but watch this. If I was to just throw an opt-in page in, right? So I was just going to get page opt-in, do it just like this right here. Okay. And let's say I had typed in ATM. And I imported the image. Let's see how this looks. Let's try something different. Let's try a video. Because what I'm gonna do, what I'm eventually gonna do is basically throw an opt-in button on the page and see what happens. So basically you can just create a page. I'm just experimenting with backgrounds. Okay, this one's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna leave it blank just for the sake of time. So here's what you can do, all right? You can go to just an opt-in button, right? You're gonna put something up here, find, all right. So let's just say, it depends on whatever idea you're doing though, right? Remember there's different variations. So I could say, find out, how you can make unlimited $5 commissions every single day on autopilot. Okay. Now, this stuff right here, I'm just gonna delete because I don't necessarily use. All right. And you can actually use this right here. You can use this form, or again, if you don't want to create one from scratch, you can use a template. Like I said, it's not going to be sexy because I'm not focusing on it. I'm just trying to give you guys the idea. So I'm going to go to one that I can change relatively fast that already has something. I'm going to use this one right here. Okay, this is good. This one is good. Totally fine by me. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, look, it has the button and the pop-up. All right, so I'm going to put my 9 to 5 rehab logo here. And again, these are just ideas that you can use to make money. I'm not going to tell you you're going to make $1 million off of, you know, a little free app. No, but is it going to be a lot of fun? Are you going to learn to market? Sure, right? So here we go. So I'm going to say free video reveals how, hold on, let's see. Free video reveals how, here we go. How you can make unlimited $5 payments. Again, the lead magnet could be anything. I might actually do an update on, you know, what I'm actually doing to get sales with this. They don't know what this is, but it's simple. Then, you know, you have them opt in, right? They put their name, the email. I'm going to actually turn the phone number feature off. I'm going to put that on hide, click to continue. Here's something that I often do. All right. So here's a fun tip for those of you who actually have the software, Genius Marketing Pro. What you can do, right, is you can actually create different texts. So let me give you an example of what I mean. I can put a video right here, and I can make this text say the video will be sent to the email you enter, right? And I can make this red, and then because it's HTML, just copy it over. Look, just copy it in. Here, bang. See that? The video will be sent to the email that you enter. Isn't that cool? So I want to make it even. The video will be sent, boom, to the email you enter. Actually, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna say make sure you enter the right email. All right, bang. There you go. Done. Okay. So they click it, this pops up. And again, this is just a tiny little taste of what you could do. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my autoresponder. Okay. I'm going to use Aweber. So since I'm in Aweber, all right, if you don't know how to use Aweber, it's the same thing for GMP, same thing for everything. You're just going to create a new list. So how do I do that? Sometimes I forget myself. Create a list. So Matt, you go to the top, create a list, manage lists. I think, all right, there you go. So I'm gonna call this your company name, company website, blah, blah, blah. List name, $5 app campaign. People who want to learn to make $5 free on autopilot. Again, this isn't like a full-blown business. This is just a business in a box. This is just something that you can do, all right? So here's what I would do personally, all right? So now that you have that list, anyone who opts into the campaign will go to that list. So if I go to manage lists, right, you'll see $5 app campaign. When you click on it, there'll be this little code right here. And again, every autoresponder is different. I'm not gonna go through every autoresponder. Aweber is, you know, one of the easiest. And then the redirect URL, basically you would have that go to, you know, whatever the next page is. So I'm gonna just create another page. Okay, just for the heck of it. And I'm even gonna create like a video, right? I'm gonna show you guys something real cool. So this is Camtasia, right? And you guys are gonna see me just make a video, just a regular video. And I'm just doing this again, just to show you what's possible, what you can do, how marketers think. So watch this. I'm gonna go to Digit. There you go, watch this. And as you can see, this is Camtasia and this is me, right? So I'm gonna shoot a 2-second video, export it and show you how fast you can do this stuff. It's ridiculous. So let me see. Am I gonna do video opt-in? Let me see if I have a video opt-in option. If I have a video opt-in option, then I'll shoot a capture page video, but you don't always need to. Sometimes it's actually better to actually just have them opt-in. Actually, I'm just gonna shoot a regular one. So I'm gonna explain a little bit about what it is. Hey, what's going on? It's Jermaine Taylor here, and I just want to show you something. Did you know that you can actually get unlimited $5 referrals? So what you need to do is understand that this is something that you download, all right? You hook it up to your bank account, and what it does is it automatically saves for you. And when you refer people to it, it'll give you a link, and you can refer people to it, and it'll make you unlimited $5 commissions. Now, most people probably don't know how to promote it, and that's exactly what I'm here to show you. So here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and download it, hook it up to your bank account, so that basically when you get this link and you send it to people, you can transfer unlimited $5 payments to your bank account. Now, how do you know it works? Well, let me just show you that I actually did do this. All right, so I'm gonna go to my dashboard. As you can see, I have $5 in here right now. And also you can see that I've made some bonuses and that I've also withdrawn. So here's what I want you to do next. Click the button below and it's gonna take you to the link and I will see you on the inside. All right, so guys, hey, what's going on? It's Jermaine Taylor. I am legit, I am serious. Watch, here's me. You guys just saw me make the video. So look, I'm just gonna call it $5 campaign. Like, I'm rushing through this because I'm not even really taking it, you know, super seriously. Obviously, I'm gonna redo the video, but you will be surprised. People will do it. Now, obviously, because it's $5, I would have actually just given them an incentive. So here's the thing. I'm just gonna produce the video. I'm not even gonna, you know, think too much about it, but I'm gonna do it in record time. So $5 video, bang, right, done, right? Watch how fast this exports. So in about 30 seconds, you guys are having fun here. In about 30 seconds, what's gonna happen, let me see if screen's still sharing. All right, cool. In about 30 seconds, the video is gonna render. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. It's gonna upload to YouTube in less than 30 seconds, and I'm gonna have it on a second page. So while that's happening, let me create a second page and a button. So sales page templates. Now again, I can create my own, or I can use the templates that are already here. I don't know. You can apply this to any autoresponder, any sales page, or any kind of thing that you have. I'm trying to find a template that I like. I don't really like any of these. Okay, I like this one. It's too elaborate. I want something very simple. Very simple. Sometimes you can put proof payments. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna create one from scratch and just make it a YouTube video. All right. Actually, no. Let me put a little bit of pride into it. I'll take my time just for the sake of having a really good demonstration. So I'll just suck it up and pick one. Let's use this page right here. Hopefully there's not too much on it. Okay, not bad. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna delete like all of this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and actually use that. Nope. I'm gonna use one that is like a one-page template. One-page templates to me are the best. Thank you pages with videos also work. Because remember, guys, you capture the lead. Your goal is just to get them to do something. All right. It doesn't have to be fancy. Now, when you're making it, make it fancy. But I'm just demonstrating it for you. All right. So it looks like this video is done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload this to YouTube real quick. All right, just upload it. Literally just upload it. I'm gonna put it on unlisted because it's not a serious video that I put too much thought into. But watch, $5 video, done. So this is what you call massive action. Like this is a whole campaign. So let's see. Boom, there we go. Here's a nice little simple page that I was looking for. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna put my logo right here, browse gallery, 9-to-5 rehab, and I'm serious, right? So I'm gonna type in find out how you can make unlimited $5 payments below. All right, and I'm gonna say watch. I'm gonna say watch the free training. Watch the free training below, then click the button. And again, guys, you can be a whole lot more beautiful than this, more creative than this. All this stuff, I'm gonna hide. Remember, simple campaign. So remember, what's going on is right now, I'm gonna do $5 page part 2, okay? $5 page part 2. Now the video is already uploaded. You guys are like, whoa, really? Look, I'm gonna take this link. This is if you're using the software I'm using. I'm not saying this is gonna work for whatever you're using, but for what I'm using, okay, it's asking for the embed code. So that's a little bit different. So usually on the other, like, let me just show you this real quick so you don't think I'm crazy. On the other templates, it allows you to just literally click the video. This is why I love this software. It's simple. It allows me to do stuff quickly. It's about efficiency. So on the ones where you pretty much create your own templates and you don't use the pre-made templates, what it does is it allows you to just drag a video, and then you can just drag the YouTube link, right? And then when you do that, I'm gonna call it, VVV, whatever. And when you come to the actual page, watch this. The video's up. Well, it should have been. Okay, let's see what happened there. I think I actually entered the link wrong. Let's see what happened. So you click the link. Oh, I didn't hit enter. There you go. YouTube, HTTPS, make autoplay. Is that it? There we go. See? The link's in there. I'm gonna save it, and then it should update here. There, done. Hey, what? All right, now watch this. This is a little different. I'm gonna have to go to the embed code. So you go to share, you go to embed, and of course this is the embed code for YouTube. Now when you have the embed code, you go to here, you paste the embed code, there it is. There it is. And I forgot how to make it autoplay. I think for autoplay, I'm gonna take this copy embed code. So here's a shortcut. If you want to make it autoplay, right? I think this one autoplays. I think I just set it to autoplay. Yeah. Hey, what you can do is you can put it in one template and then just drag it over to the other. Guys, you can use hacks. Use the system to hack the system. So here, new embed code, autoplay, right? And it should say something like autoplay equals 1 or something. But let me just go ahead and do that for you guys, since this is a valuable webinar. So remember, when you're doing like YouTube videos and sites, you can type in autoplay equals 1, right? Autoplay equals 1, and you do this into Google, and it'll give you the code. Okay, so the code is and autoplay equals 1. All right, that's the autoplay code. There's also an autoplay generator. So YouTube autoplay generator, which is really, really good. Okay, so look, here's another way I can do it. I can take my link from here, just again, giving you guys as much ideas as I possibly can, just to help you with whatever you want to do online. Totally fine. Okay, and then look, it gives you the width, the height, blah, blah, blah. And then right here, somewhere down here, it should say like autoplay, right? But before you do that, autoplay, yes, there we go. Generate code. Here's another way you can do it, okay? So here's a default embed code. Hopefully when I copy this one, it works, because I'm not gonna be doing too much trial and error just for the length of the webinar, but let's see, did it work? Show, nope. All right, It's probably something that I didn't see. So I'm probably supposed to select one or the other. But it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go back to what I did the first time, which is pretty much to take this right here and put autoplay equals 1 so that it autoplays, right? So I'm just gonna put the original back in there, make sure the original shows up. So I think what you do is you, after these quotations, you hit autoplay and autoplay equals 1. So let's try this. And autoplay equals 1. Let's see how the other sites did it. Autoplay equals 1. Let's see where it is in this right here. Autoplay. All right, look. So after where it says feature equals YouTube and then autoplay equals 1, you want to do it before the parentheses and you want to have the and sign. I'm pretty sure that this is what's going to make it work. And if it doesn't, I'm not going to test it all day. So let's see. YouTube, embed. Maybe put it in here, right here. There we go, right? And autoplay equals 1, or maybe not. Let's see what happens. All right, maybe in a different place, autoplay, full screen. Maybe right here, frame after frame border equals 0, and autoplay equals 1. There you go, got it right. So it's after the equal sign, all right? So after you do that, go ahead and save it. So this is page part 2. So here's what's gonna happen. All right, so I'm gonna go to my pages, and this is exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take part 2. I'm gonna take this link from part 2, and it didn't autoplay, which I'm gonna fix in just a moment. And then I'm gonna put that right here, okay? So in the links of, you know, where the button actually takes you, right? You put the link of where the page that it's going to in there. I'm gonna save this as $5 page 1. All right, done. All right, go back to pages. Now on this page right here, on part 2, I'm gonna edit it a little bit because this button didn't show. So I'm gonna make sure this button shows. Oh, I think it's on a timer too. So you're gonna add the link to the button. So I'm gonna go to Digit. I'm gonna add my sign up link. And this is, you know, this is how you build any page and any campaign and anything really. I'm gonna put the link in the button. I'm not gonna say add the cart. I'm gonna say get your free $5 here. I'm gonna save it. All right. And everything should be good, with the exception of the video not autoplaying. Let me go to my Evernote real quick. I think I had like a formula for autoplay equals 1 that was already set up that I might be able to actually apply. Hold on. But again, if I can't find it, I'm not gonna waste too much time on it because it's not a big deal. It's something that you can find on Google. Autoplay equals 1. All right, look, see? So this is the extension. I gotta remember where to put it. So, and autoplay equals 1 iframes, blah, blah. I wonder where you put that. So, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna go back to the page. And if you guys want this, just pretty much ask me for it. I'll be happy to give it to you. So go back to the video. And the video should be right here. Find out, blah, blah. There you go. All right, I think we're good to go with the exception of adding the code. Hey, what's going on? Didn't really see where to add the code, but you don't have to be too tech savvy, guys. You could literally just take your time, one thing at a time. Let's see. Where is it? Subtext, video. Oh, well. It's not a big deal. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna create a duplicate of this, but it's not even really a big deal. So here we go. Now let's see if our funnel works, okay? Because we should have put the pieces together. The link to where we're sending them is in here. Everything with the exception of the video, which I already added something to, is right here. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna actually, okay, so we got page 1, page 2. Bang, bang, yada, yada, yada. Still can't see. It looks like I'd have to create another one, but I'm not going to do that just for the sake of time. So let's see what happens. Everything should be linked up. So you click the first link. It's going to ask me for my name and email. I'm going to put jtest@gmail.com. Hopefully it's hooked up right. All right, it redirects, takes me to the next page. It doesn't autoplay, but like I said, that's an easy fix. So here's the video. Check it out. Hey, what's going on? It's Jermaine Taylor here. And so you guys watched the video, you saw me do it. They click the button, bang, and they go right
Saving.
there. And the most important thing is it's hooked up to my list, right? So when I go to my list, all right, they should have been like right here. All right, I don't have time to figure out Aweber, but just trust me, they should be on your subscribers list. And if they're not, just go back and tweak it until it works. Sometimes you have to turn campaigns on and off, blah, blah, blah. But just trust me, you saw that it works seamlessly, and all you need to do is just make sure that before you run traffic to it, that the lead is being captured. So I'm wondering, let me just check on it real quick. All right, cool. Aweber, Genius Marketing Pro. All right, so truthfully, I'm not sure why it didn't work, but just tweak it. And once it's up and running, this is what you do. You go to Facebook, and I'm going to conclude with this, okay? Go to Facebook. You go to create ads, all right? Now, when you're creating your ad, what you can do is you can run a boosted post ad, right? Or you can make a video. Videos actually get the cheapest amounts of clicks, but it's either or. So I'm going to go to Google, I'm just going to type in $5 and find an image that would capture my attention. So all of these are actually truthfully tacky. I think I like this one. If I saw this in a news feed, this would actually catch my attention. So I'm going to use this one, okay? So American $5 bill. And then I'm going to go to Facebook ads. Now, this is a very, very basic way. By no means am I saying that this is advanced. But hey, you want to have some fun. You want to get some results, right? Just do this. And again, make sure that, it's capturing the lead, guys, like when you put, the email in the list. I just didn't want this webinar to be too long, but trust me, you guys will be able to figure it out. So American dollar. And it's simple. Just get your feet wet. Do you want to learn how to make $5 for free? And here's what I'm going to do, right? Because I have the link for the funnel. So let me just go back for the link for the funnel, which is right here. And again, I'm going to say it for the third time. Make sure that you're capturing the leads. I'm not sure why mine didn't capture. It should have been all good, but let me just double check on it real quick, just in case I missed a step. Hold on. Oops. Just in case I missed a step. Let me just make sure. But what you want to essentially do is make sure that every single thing right here is congruent. You want to make sure that when you put in maybe it's because I put in test. Let me enter another email. Let me see if another email makes a difference, because I think Aweber naturally filters out test. So let me try something else. 9to5 Rehab at Gmail, Jermaine Taylor. It says opt in. Let me go to Aweber and see what happens. And if it doesn't, just create another form, guys. Not a big deal. Okay. So here's what you do. You take the link, and this is what I would do. Go to GoDaddy. If you don't already have one, right? GoDaddy. You type in GoDaddy, $1. Okay. And you get something for 99 cents. You can get a whole domain for 99 cents, right? Domains don't cost a lot of money. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just log into mine, okay? And when I do, I'm just going to switch the link that it goes to. So instead of having it go to that really, really long link, this is what you call a pretty link, right? And let's just say you don't want to spend any money, like you're broke. Okay, here's another alternative that you can do. Bitly, right? bit.ly. Open up a Bitly account. That is not Bitly. You open up a Bitly account, and basically what that does for you is it gives you instant URL shorteners. Okay, So you paste the link. Here's the link. Here's a shortener. Here's a code. Right? See that? You can use this link and copy and paste it. And if you log in, you can do even a little bit more. I'm not sure what my login for this is. So I'm just, okay, boom, here it is. So look, I'm gonna do it again. You can take the URL and use it. Well, that's not it. Hold on, let me get the, here it is. All right, page number 1, because it's a whole funnel. And again, for the millionth time, make sure that you're capturing the leads. Don't ever run traffic to something where you're not capturing the lead. But I'm just doing this for the sake of time. So look, you run this right here. You can actually change it. So you can say you can say free $5, right? Now, anytime anyone goes to bit.ly.free $5, you're good. Let's see. I don't think it worked the way that I needed it to. So I'm gonna do it again. Customize link, bit.ly. Yep. Everything is good. Did it do it? Free 5D. Show public. Usually it gives you a custom link. And like I said, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and try to figure out every single kink. Okay, yeah, look, see? Free 5D. There's the custom link, all right? So you take this and you can put it in your Facebook ad. I know I got like a million tabs up right now. So let me close some of this stuff down. Or you can go to GoDaddy, all right? So either one's good. Just for the sake of time, I already showed you that, you can go to GoDaddy. You can do that in your spare time, whatever. The first thing that you do is you go to, your fan page. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because you can use the same process to promote anything. It really doesn't even matter. In fact, just to make sure that I capture the lead, let me show you another cool thing that I can do with Genius Marketing Pro. Because this actually is a time saver. So watch this. I'm actually going to use the system's built-in autoresponder. So I already created a new campaign. So watch this. I'm going to go to autoresponder. Just for the heck of it. You see all these leads that I captured, and do you also see the new systems? I'm going to create a new campaign. I'm going to call it $5 leads, right? $5 leads. Done, create campaign. Okay, looks like I got to enter something for all of this. So instead of creating it, I'm just going to grab an old one. Keep the time very, very short. So here's where you grab a new one. And almost every autoresponder is in the same place. It tells you to manage it. All right. So do you see how there's this form code? So I'm just going to simply go back to the capture page. And the reason why is because I kind of don't want you guys to have bad habits. You can remember, you can use GetResponse, Aweber, it's all the same stuff. You're going to go to the front page. I'm just going to use a different autoresponder. So autoresponder, GP, form list, ID, bang. Maybe changing this around will give you guys the leverage to see what I mean. All right, so let's see. Hopefully it works this time. So I'm going to put in the email, Jay. I'm going to have an email that says, this is the best x@gmail.com. This one wasn't captured, and I don't know what the heck to do. All right, boom. It took me to the same place. Let me just make sure that it captured so I feel comfortable. Yep, see? It captured it, right? So here we go. Jay, this is the best X, right? So now I have a database, all right? So everything is set up pretty much the way it's supposed to. You're on your Facebook fan page, and it says, do you want to learn how to make $5 for free? Get your, okay, let's say unlimited $5. Hey, Jermaine, just reaching out. Whoa, somebody just messaged me. What in the world? This is the power of Facebook ads, guys. Are you serious? Hey, Jermaine, just reaching out to you. I'd like to know more about this business. Is it MLM? See, I'm not even doing anything right now, but people have seen my Facebook fan page ads and they're reaching out to me. That's how it should be 100% of the time. So here we go. What you do is you go to the bit.ly, okay? 5D. You want to learn how to make unlimited $5 profits on autopilot for free. Get your, I'm going to say go to. And if I really wanted to be strategic, I would say go to free5dollars.com or something. I'll buy the domain. All right. So here's what you do. You see it? I can run this as an ad, guys. I'm going to take this off my fan page just because I don't want it to be here. I don't want people to see it because it's just a test. And look at all these people blowing me up. So what you do is then you go to create ads, right? And this is just getting your foot wet, just getting out the gate, getting out the door. You can make a video. You can just use the post page engagement and boost the post. So you click the fan page you want. So simple stuff. All right. Then you go to whichever ad you want. Okay. So it should be here. For some strange reason, it's not. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to refresh the page. And if I don't see it, I'm just going to make the ad again. It's not a big deal. Boost the post. Mr. Value, fan page, timeline photos. Okay, so I think what the issue is that I took it off my timeline. So not a big deal. It's a quick fix. Let me show you how to fix it. Because some of you guys are gonna do this, and you're gonna pretty much wonder, like, how do I get back to my photos and my previous stuff on my fan page and all that cool stuff? Basically, you have to resurrect it. So you go to photos. See this? Because it's not showing, I'm gonna make it show. So I'm gonna say, let's see. You can do this, boost post. It's the same exact thing. It's just there's like literally no difference, right? You guys saw that? So you can go to create ads, or you can just go to the actual fan page photo and hit boost post, okay? So then I'm gonna edit my audience. And that looks a little bit messy. So I'm gonna try to get it to come back to the notifications. What I'm actually gonna do is just delete it and start again, right? So I don't wanna be here for like a million years, you guys. Here we go. So we're gonna post it again, but this time I'm gonna leave it on the timeline in hopes that it'll let me run it from the create ads feature, just because, good habits are good. I think it was like American $5 something. There you go, American $5. And here's the fun fact. Whenever your computer starts doing that, you have to retype it. So American $5. There we go. Open. Same ad copy. Post. That's what it is. The link. All right. So I'm just going to have them go to 9to5rehab.com. All right. Doesn't even matter. 9to5rehab. Actually, let's overcome the challenge. Let's actually make a domain for it. So this is, you guys having fun? Go ahead and type in the number 1 if you don't mind seeing the process, because true story, as an entrepreneur, stuff's gonna happen, stuff's gonna get in your way. But as an entrepreneur, what you do is you just find a solution, do something about it. You don't cry about it, you just work. So look, I'm gonna call this one $5 free, put the link in here, boom. There you go, right? Not a big deal. And if you really want to get advanced with it, what you can do is you can actually add a, like a paid tracker. So $5 free. 9to5rehab.com. Done. Publish. Okay. Not a big deal at all. So here it is. Same exact link. The only difference is I'm not using bit.ly. Okay, let me just make sure I got the right link right here. So $5 free. All right, there it is. So you're gonna just pretty much hit refresh, okay? And because it's on my timeline, this time it should pop up in the, where is it? Right here, in the create ads section. So you're gonna go to boost post, Jermaine Taylor, or whatever fan page you're choosing to use. Here it goes. Do you wanna learn how to make, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it off after. All right, set audience and budget. So this is the way I like it to look. Now again, I could have used the other way. It's not like the other way didn't work. It's just that this is the way that I'm used to seeing it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the US I'm just gonna use the US. People between the ages of, usually between 25 and 34 for me, they're a lot more responsive to make money online stuff. I'm gonna target men. Language, I'm just leave it. Demographics, I'm gonna put internet marketing. All right, boom. So people who are interested in internet marketing, free stuff, people who like free stuff, right? Target people like free stuff. There's actually 200,000 plus people who like free stuff. I'm gonna put one more thing, Square. If there's Square Cash, nope, no Square Cash. So I'm just gonna put Square, like the company. Because people who know Square probably know about Square Cash and they might see this as similar. Who else can I target? People who like mobile stuff. People who like instant rewards, right? Okay, no instant rewards. Let's try My Cash freebies, and if that doesn't work, put My Cash freebies. All right, so the idea with targeting is you just want to put people who would appreciate seeing the ad and who are most likely to click it. Okay, so I guess make money online. Make money online, people. I'll make money online. Network marketing. All right, I'm done. All right, so my reach, I should be able to reach 2,500 to 6,000 people. I'm gonna take this way down to like $2. Why? Because it's just a little ad that I threw together. You're not really thinking about it, but hey, if I can reach 1,000 people for $2, out of 1,000 people, somebody's gonna opt in. Somebody's probably gonna do it, even though the campaign wasn't the most strategic. So I'm done. Look, that's it. This is what it's gonna look like in the newsfeed. I can make sure it only pops up on mobile. I can make sure it pops up on desktop. Look, I'm gonna take it off desktop, keep it on mobile, take it off right column, and I'm done. I'm gonna place the order, okay? Now what's gonna happen is Facebook's gonna review it. They're either gonna tell me it's good or it's not. I think they accepted it already. Look, it's approved. There it is. So here's my budget for $2. And then I'm just gonna wait. And basically, based on how I wait, you're gonna start to see the leads and stuff come in. Now, let me just make sure that the link works. So I'm gonna go to Jermaine, Mr. Value Taylor. And again, this is just an idea, guys. You can use this for anything you want. It doesn't have to be like some little $5 program. Let me just click the link, make sure it goes where it's supposed to go. There it is, bang, done. So what you just seen me do is quite literally set up a whole entire campaign. All right, you guys have fun? Hold on, let me share this right here. All right, there we go. There you go. Simple. All right, so hopefully you got some crazy value nuggets. I know that I put so much stuff in there. I crammed a lot in there so that you'll be able to just take one idea. Shoot, maybe you don't want to promote a little $5 app, but hey, if you can get autopilot money and you're an entrepreneur and you don't mind spending $1 and trying to make 5 out of it or making 5 out of it, why not do it? Hey, while you're sleeping, people will be going through the funnel and doing that. That's one cool way that you can promote it. You can use groups, you can use Instagram, you can come up with your own little training program. There's so many different ways to do this. And again, you have two assets that you didn't know about.
So Square Cash, which for I guess for every 50, they'll give you 5 when it used to be, you know, just sign up and I'll give you 5. And then you have Digit, which actually is free, and they'll give you $5 just for signing up. So if you got some value, just go ahead and type in the word value in the chat. All right, it's 10:23 currently. I'm just sitting here chilling in my home office with you guys. And if there's any more promotions that come along, any cool things that, you know, just happen to pop up, I'll be sure to let you know. But this is just me having fun, just doing something free, showing you guys that literally you can market just about anything. Now, I suggest that you only market the best and most high quality offers and, you know, something that you're comfortable promoting. Would I promote that to, I don't know, a real estate agent? Absolutely not. Guys, it's almost meant to be taken lightly and seriously as a joke, in the sense that making money online is easy and you can print money. Like if you build a list with that thing, every time, that's what I call my freebie list. Okay, so everyone's saying value. So if you have a freebie list of people, okay, and they are, you know, they like that freebie list, they don't want to do heavy affiliate marketing stuff, they don't want to buy that stuff, they don't want to trade, but they just like little programs. I know people like that. I have a whole list of them, like a list of 200 of them somewhere in the archives of my one of my autoresponders somewhere in internet land, right? And you just send out an email to them, man, they'll jump all over the next freebie thing. Some people just want a little bit of extra money. Some people have 6-figure jobs and they like their 6-figure job. So again, this isn't meant to be anything, you know, heavy or intense, like, oh, this is powerful way to make $1 billion online. This is just what the title says, how to make hundreds of dollars online for free, part 2. Now, it's not free if you're spending money on paid ads now, but hey, you can find other ways to promote. But you get the idea. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look at some of the responses here, see what we're getting. And then I'm just gonna leave this webinar up for just whoever wants it. Might offer it as a bonus. Who knows? Might put it up, take it down. And let me actually deactivate that Facebook ad that I just ran, just because I want to actually make a real campaign, like one with like a real video. But before I do, I just want to tell you guys that you're awesome, that you can do this. This internet marketing stuff doesn't have to be hard. All you got to do is get your foot in, find something cool to promote it. All right. Now, if you're going to put your face on it, like that's something I wouldn't post that on my wall. I wouldn't run to the world. Oh my goodness, make $5. That's not how you use this kind of thing. But hey, you just want to find out, you know, you got a little bit of money to blow. You want to find out how to make some money on autopilot. I'm actually going to turn this into a campaign and try to see if I can make money with it. And I'll shoot you guys an update. Everyone who came to this webinar, I'll shoot you an update and I'll let you know, pretty much how it went. So this is your boy Jermaine Taylor, aka Mr. Value. This is how to make money online for free with offers that actually will be here. All right, desired change, that'd be great. See you at the top. Peace.